Hospitality, residential, as far as clients. This is going back to when the development market and the MDU market was really in its 2006, and the first occupancies were scheduled for April this year to actually launch. And so it was the first, not just application where we presented, provided, but we're actually launched and live. So there are very minimal requirements on the hardware and software levels. Leveraging all the user interfaces. Some of the legacy products are here. Building services, resources like they got screening room, any other amenities that are an exclusive offering that enables the developer to differentiate the community from others in the market. In other words, it's not being used for integration within any given unit. Okay. In this case, of course, there would be an Ethernet backbone back to the central processor. And again, the central processor in this case is only used, so the in-residence touch panel going through the building network, out to the building controller, through the cloud for all of the services, and then back to the touch panel. The other outside entities, email alerts, local services like valet, for example, they would actually be communicating through these other devices from a cloud base, then be accessing to go out to the cloud. So the Intelli's app on each of their control interfaces. So again, the reason we did this, and we thought that this really helped, was to go through the app. It would be branded per site, so you'll see the name here. Again, this custom graphic will be designed specifically for the development, connecting virtually back to our office. Still, it's a pretty quick response within a building. Okay, exactly. So if I go to building resources, the screening room, and here's where it lets me know you do not currently have this reserved. So I'd like to reserve it for 2 hours. When would you like to reserve it? I'd like to reserve it this week. It's going to let me know when it's available. You'll notice the first Sunday through Thursday, obviously that's in the past. But if it was not available on Friday, that would happen next as well. Or when I click on Friday, it would actually tell me when it is available. So currently it's available between 8:30 and 3:00. Okay. It's also, this now goes out through the cloud back to Intelli's, which then goes back to the property manager requesting that reservation. If I go back to building resources, you'll see I can also, there's a private dining. The great thing about this is that when I go to the portal, the property manager actually has the retailers or any services that are available either in the building or maybe in the community. Okay, so sweet and savories or tech however they may be in the neighborhood and offering a service to the building. The description here, and it's a cleaning service, so you can see this is pretty basic. Avenues restaurant. Here's the persona, spa, facial, offers expert massage, and so forth. Make an appointment today and receive a complimentary $10 discount. Now the one thing here is this would also be a great resource for the property manager to offer to the local retailers and create and go to this resource to see what the services within our area are. So if they want to get a spot and you're the only one listed, it might be a benefit to the retailer. Okay? And they may charge $10, $20, $30 a month, whatever they feel is appropriate, whatever they like to charge. Okay. There's also other things that can be done. This can be updated again by the property manager. They may offer a service, whatever dealers that we were communicating with said, hey, you know what? We can update this monthly, daily, weekly, annually, and charge appropriately for those services. The services side is the valet. Now valet can be handled one of many ways. One is there's a private garage within the building, and there's private parking spaces already allotted to the individual tenant. So in this case, you'll notice that I have 4 vehicles under the Madison residence. So Madison, Mr. Madison can go in and say, I would like text, and I would like it within 20 minutes. Request. So now that has been sent to the valet provider, okay, to the garage. So they're going to have a terminal. It could just be a very simple terminal. So currently you'll notice at the bottom that we have one vehicle request pending. Go in there. Now, another way that it can be handled is just ticketing. So there could be valet where you have private garage, and you have a ticket and you can just enter in the number 1, 2, 3, whatever the number is. Request a vehicle. Okay. So request a vehicle, the car will ticket number 1, 2, 3. Message comes up, the elevator bay will continue until the end of the month. Again, go back to the management resident, comes back to the main menu. Again, you'll see the local services up here. We can go directly to that tab. And so on. Pretty straightforward. And firm or just several developers that have various sites. As you access the portal, you'll be able to access all of those various sites. They can go through one login and be able to see multiple sites. Okay. Again, that login website, complex.com. Just give some quick information. This is currently live. So if you'd like to visit our website and be able to get additional information or share this with your developer clients, be able to point them to our website to be able to get additional information, schedule presentations, and so on and so forth. So you can register a project and add a message. I can select the language here. Okay. Subject, I can create a message, say this is a test, and body just 1, 2, 3. And do I want a response, like a yes or no response? When should this message expire? So, or you can create a resource. Okay. Yes.
Is this the dealer login or not?
What you saw for me was a dealer login. I obviously can allow permissions to all the staff. Okay. As we scroll down, now here are all the navigators. So as we scroll through, we presented that on a digital signage display. We would develop this image with all of the content again is based on. And in Canada, we've got distributors in both Mexico and Brazil, and we've been working with others. So really has taken off. We've had great conversations, and we're really excited about our packets available to review with you. If you're interested in dealership, we have this available filled out. We go to project initialization. Once we initialize, the site is created, it's available. The nav IDs, you're able to go in and create services, create users, create nav IDs. I mean, all of that is very simple to offer an MDU type of solution. And several things that we noticed going back. One, if it's not cost effective, it can be the greatest thing since sliced bread. They're just not going to do it. And so we had to price it appropriately. Second is where the R market is. So we're looking at implementation of about $6,500 to $10,000 based on the services. Okay, and subscription fee with no minimum from $300 to $450 depending on the number of units, and it allows